Welcome to another episode of BWT. Today we have two of my guys, reoccurring guest Jovan Henriquez, and new guest on the show, Jordan Henriquez.
What up, guys? Thank you for having me.
No problem. So Jordan, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Jordan Henriquez. I live in Woburn, Mass. I'm a 2025 at Lawrence Academy. I'm going on to my second MVP All-American. So I'm looking forward to that.
Nice. And tell the people what that MVP All-American means.
So the top 40 prospects in the U.S., all minority baseball prospects. So they just bring all the best players around and they just have us come down and compete against each other, two teams. Nice week.
Nice. What position do you play?
I'm a shortstop, but I can kick it in middle infield anywhere.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I remember when you were younger and me and Jovan were playing, you were our bat boy. Some would like to say you were the water boy or the towel boy. But man, it's crazy to see your growth in the game of baseball, and I know Jovan can tell many stories of your growth as a human being. So Jordan, what would you say inspired you to become a baseball player?
So like you were just saying, I just kind of grew up around it, watching Jovan, watching you guys play with my dad on the Giants. Just like every day I was around both of you guys. You guys hardworking guys, so just made me like motivated to play the game, try to be just as good as you guys. Gave me like role models to look up to.
Yeah. That's good, man. That's always one thing that I tried to do as an older player on the Giants, because I know there were times where we would stay after practice and just take tons of ground balls, and there was a little Jordan right there with us, and it was awesome, and seeing where you got to today with all the accolades that you've accomplished, and man, it's great.
Thank you.
Jovan,
yeah.
did you feel like it was your duty to help Jordan improve his game?
Definitely. But it was more that I want to be a good big brother at the end of the day. It wasn't just about baseball. I just wanted to set a good example for him, no matter what it was. But at the end of the day, playing baseball, he already knew it was second nature because it runs in the family at this point. He got to see you play, me play, bunch of the original Giants get after it every day in practice. We practice 5 days a week, whether it was rain, sleet, or snow. And Jordan was right there, just hanging out with us. He would get at bats when those 15, 16-year-old kids, and he's a 9-year-old getting up to bat at Dever Park. I remember he got his first hit and he ran for a double, and it was a double. Yeah, and he got right into second base. He was all pumped up. It was awesome, And I just knew it was going to be a part of his life from day one. It wasn't really about teaching him how to play or anything like that. It was just part of his life, So yeah, that's pretty much it. Baseball definitely helps you keep a routine, and I think that's the main thing that I wanted him to get out of it.
So, and what would you say motivated you to play the game as long as you did, Jovan?
I think I honestly, I just love the game. I'm still playing now, and it's just because I love it. I love coaching. I love everything about the game of baseball. It's just something that gives me a challenge. It's just something I felt like I was always good at. So I want to keep doing it as long as I can. And I don't see myself ever stopping with baseball. But also I have to give a lot of credit to my dad because he's the one that introduced the game to me. And then also being able to play with my little brother looking up to me was also a huge, huge part of the reason why I still play to this day as well.
Nice. And Jordan, what keeps you going to you're going into your junior year now at Lawrence Academy. And I want to know what keeps you going and what are the future what are the steps in the future?
It's a few things, definitely a few things. Like seeing all my peers, it's just like, so I surround myself with guys that are going places. Like Alphonsine, he just got drafted by the Cubs. Daniel Ortiz, he's doing big things in the Happy League. Anthony Mateo, dogs. And then just even kids that are my age, like juniors, seniors, and they're going on to these big D1 colleges. And it's like, they're not like, oh yeah, I'm seeing them on TV. And it's like, oh, I don't know that kid, but best of luck. It's like, I know them, like they're my friends. So it's definitely like chasing that dream of wanting to be a Division I baseball player. And definitely just like, I have my two nephews, Phoenix and Xander, looking up to me too. So it's just like, I want to make sure just like Jovan said, a great example for me. I want to make sure I do the same for them.
Nice. Who's your favorite player, Jordan?
Oh, I have a couple. I think right now, not a middle infielder, but I think Acuna. Acuna is big. Like he's making some noise. It's just like he has a flair. It looks good. He plays good. But for shortstops, I have to switch up on my boy Javi Baez, and I'm gonna have to go back to Francisco Lindor.
Okay.
Yeah.
They actually went to high school together, so it's not a shock that you like those two players.
Right.
Jovan, what is one thing that you would was one piece of advice that you would give your brother going forward?
Always be prepared, no matter what. If you're on the bench, if you're the starting player of that game, always be prepared. The same routine, no matter what, whether you're starting or you're on the bench. Don't ever get caught slipping. Don't ever get caught not being prepared. Your name might get called when you least expect it, and that might be the time the scouts are looking at you. Or a big time for you to shine is when you least expect it. So just always be prepared, always be ready, and don't take a day for granted. Even if you think, my name's not going to get called today, you got to always be prepared.
Yeah, definitely. And Jordan, I see your little logo on your chest. Tell us a little bit about that.
So this is like the JJ7 logo. We got the 7 here and then the J here. And then you can kind of see if there wasn't like a little background, it's a J. There's 2 J's, Jordan. And then my middle name is Joels. So that's just like me. It's my brand. And the logo was actually made by Iconic Designs. His son's Coop Heinsohn. Like he's doing big things too.
Nice. And if we were to go on overfly.com, what is one bat that you would recommend to customize?
Oh, I'll grab it. Give me a minute. Oh, yeah. Gotta be the JJ7 model, of course. You can see it kinda right there.
Freddy Krueger.
Oh, yeah. I think this was my first one. Jovan has like the first one.
I got the original.
Yeah, the original. That was the first JJ7 ever made. He has that one. This one was the gamer. This one's a little beat in, but it looks good. Oh, I have my other ones in my car, but definitely overfly.com. Check out the JJ7. Personally, I like Birch. Birch has to feel the best. You gotta break it in a little bit, but definitely has a lot of pop.
Definitely sounds crazy in the cage, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
You guys have let's go off and give our final words for the show. Jordan, you can go ahead and start.
Can Jovan go first? Jovan gotta go first.
All right, go ahead, Jovan.
Final words?
Yeah.
And I just want to thank you both. You know, I'm appreciated that I'm appreciative that you had me on the show tonight. And always thank you. Refuse to lose. Make sure you comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. To my boy, Baseball with Teddy. You got to make sure you're always tuning in. And now I'm happy that you brought me on and we had this conversation with my little brother, man. I can't wait to see what my little brother does in the future. There's definitely a lot of good things coming, and just keep working hard, man. Keep grinding, and I know a lot of good things are to come. So I'm excited for the future, for sure.
Jordan?
You pretty much summed it up, but thank you so much for having me. Refuse to Lose Sports. Make sure you guys like, subs, everything. Share. Do it all. Baseball
Yeah.
with Ted. Always great episodes with this guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate the Henriquez brothers for coming on tonight. Always a great time with these guys around. Man, baseball has brought me some brothers, and I've known Jovan for I don't even know how long, like 15, 16 years now going on.
Been a minute.
Man, it's crazy. And to see what Jordan has been able to do in his baseball life is great. Only see him doing greater things. And I'm ready to see you write your story, because I know it's gonna be a great one. Guys, appreciate you guys for coming on. Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.